Flagler has dropped 2 straight, but the Saints have a chance to bounce back into the win column today against Clayton State. The Lakers sit right in front of the Saints in the PBC standings. Flagler basketball starts now. Hi, everybody. Dave Wenda, along with our producer and camera operator today, Laurel Plexico, pulling double duty. Glad to have you with us. Flagler trying to get things righted after dropping a game on Wednesday here to Augusta 66-58, a game they led by double figures, and losing on the road at Georgia College a week ago. They did win at USC Aiken back on January 10th. That's their lone conference win of the season. See if they can make it 2 today against Clayton State. Let's look at the starters. First for the Lakers of Clayton State University. At a guard, a 5'5 graduate student, number 0, Tamaria White. At a guard, a 5'8 junior, number 5, Deborah Redmond. At a guard, a 5'8 junior, number 10, Aaliyah Reed. At a guard, a 5'5 junior, number 11, Jada Waite. And rounding out the starting lineup at forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Nina Blade. The Lakers are coached by Kalina Coleman. The assistant coaches are Brittany Hall and Jade Hayes. And now looking at the starters for the Flagler College Saints. At a guard, a 5'10 junior, number 2, Destiny McClendon. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 3, Sherelle McCormick. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Dane Bertolina. At guard, a 5'8 junior, number 15, Sayla Reddick. And at center, a 6'1 sophomore, number 32, Maddie Erickson. Saints are coached by Mo Smith. The assistants are Sydney Roberts and Joe Harding. Special assistant to the head coach, Cassie Russell. And the volunteer assistant coaches, Rick Irely and Martin Fiorentino. Clayton State 4-10 on the season, 2-3 in the PBC. Flagler 6-9 overall, and 1-4 in the league. So just a game back of Clayton State and Columbus State. Chance to move up into the standings and get back into the mix in the middle of the pack in the conference. Lakers in their visiting orange, and Saints in the home whites. Our officials today, Reed Brockett, Alicia Cahan, and Jaleesa Caldwell. Erickson and Reed in the circle, ready for the tip-off. And this goes out of bounds, and it will be Flagler basketball. And Destiny McClendon and Sherelle McCormick, the Saints boast 2 of the better scorers in the league, also 2 of the best free throw shooters. McClendon leading the PBC in scoring at 17 points a game, second in free throw percentage now at 89.4%. There's Bertolina, who's an outstanding shooter in her own right. Dane Bertolina is 4th in three-pointers per game in the PBC. She's also 3rd in the conference in rebounding, and that's a kind of an interesting combination to have one of the better rebounders be also one of the better three-point shooters. And there is a 3 from the Lakers in white. Reddick on the drive. And the Lakers control the rebound, and they want to run. This is Redmond. Blocked on the way up. Good job by Erickson getting back defensively. Another three-pointer and another one made. That's by Jada Waite, a junior out of Brooklyn. McCormick Reigning PBC Player of the Week. And she's fouled on her way to the hoop. Sherelle will head to the line. McCormick now first by just tenths of a percentage point over her teammate McClendon in free throw percentage. 89.7 to 89.4 for McClendon.
She'll shoot 2.
And McCormick, as expected, makes them both. McClendon coming off a huge game against Augusta in that 66-58 loss. 28 points on 7 of 17 shooting. And she made 13 of 14 free throws in that. Redmond scores for the Lakers. Backdoor cut, McCormick from Bertolina. Pretty play. Coming off the screen, elbow jumper, too strong. From Nana Wright, number 30 is into the game. McClendon stripped on their way up, and it'll stay here with the Saints. Saints have played well against some of the better teams in the league. McClendon puts it in. Clayton State wastes no time getting into the offensive zone. Redmond out to White. Tries a contested 3. Rebound, Reddick. Saints like to get up and down the floor as well. This is Bertolina. Posting up Erickson. She's fouled. And Maddie Erickson heads to the line. Erickson, the 6'1 sophomore from Cumming, Georgia. Checking in for the Lakers is Soraya Henry. Erickson is 7th in the league in blocks. And she's emerged as the go-to post player for the Saints. Although the Saints have more depth than they've had in recent seasons, with Amuk Tong getting good minutes and showing some production in the post. Lainey Nareka has been playing more of late as well. There's a foul on the shot by Reed. So we'll go against Sherelle McCormick, her first.
Fouls on number 3, Sherelle McCormick. Making her way to the foul line for the Lakers is number 10, Aaliyah Reed.
Lakers are coached by Kalina Coleman, an 06 graduate of Clayton State. Been the head coach since the 2014-15 season. That was an interim season for her. There's a nice three-pointer from Wright. And then became officially the head coach the next season. 161 wins coming into the season for 21 campaigns. McCormick at fadeaway has become a big part of her game. Five NCAA tournament appearances under Coleman for the Lakers. She was a longtime assistant for School Hall of Famer Dennis Cox, and also played for the Lakers. 2 years at Clayton State after transferring from Darton College. Straightaway three-pointer, short from right. McCormick has the board, gives it up to Jessica Dowdy, just into the game. Dowdy needs help as she drew the double team in the corner. And tough going inside in traffic for Reddick. Good seal on the inside, but Henry couldn't convert. Bertolina thought about driving right down Broadway. Finally, the Lakers cut off the ball, and Bertolina answers with the three. Stolen away by Reddick. One-handed pass to Bertolina, open for another three. Offensive board, McCormick, tough off or reverse try. Doesn't find anything. And another steal. This time again, it's Reddick. Oh, and the European step. Sayla Reddick has been a great find for Coach Smith and his staff. Transfer from Santa Fe College in Gainesville. Jacksonville product. Another steal. Bertolina this time, and Bertolina faked the pass and went all the way to the rim. Timeout Lakers as the Saints are on a nice run. They lead at 16-12. Clayton State calls the timeout with the Saints leading 16-12. Lakers coming off a win on Wednesday at home against Columbus State, a tight one, 54-52. They took Lander, who was the top team in the league, tied for the top spot with Augusta. They took Lander to double overtime at home, only to lose 78-74 a week ago. Flagler lost to Augusta on Wednesday, 66-58. They lost at Georgia College, 87-75 last Saturday. And there's a layup from Jasmine Burtz. Bertolina picks up the dribble. Gives it up to Noreka, and Noreka throws it away, looking for Dowdy. Got their signals crossed as McClendon checks back in. Tough spinning shot from Burtz. She scored back-to-back buckets. Glendon on the baseline. Double team comes, gives it out to Bertolina. Becca Benj for three. Long rebound into the hands of Narika. Oh, Bottoes go hurtling into the Clayton State bench, dislodging some of the seats over there. Looks like everyone's okay. Good hustle by Narika, but it'll be Lakers basketball. Reddick checks back in. Bertolina gets a break. Another three from the Lakers. That was Jada Alston. McClendon again cut off, spins in the lane, tough shot, gets her own miss. And Clayton State controls the loose ball. Top of the key jumper is off target from right. It'll stay here with the Lakers. Well, top the conference, it's Lander and Augusta 5-0, followed by Georgia Southwestern at 4-1, and then North Georgia and Georgia College are both 3-2. A whistle on the entry pass. I think they're going to get Dowdy here. That'll be Jessica's first. Another offensive board for the Lakers. And then tied up underneath as Norika and Reed held on. Arrow keeps it here. And a foul called on the Laker drive. So we'll go against Narika, her first personal. And they're going to change that now to McClendon. They were both in the area. That's McClendon's second. So she'll come out of the game.
Jada Alston at the foul line for the Lakers.
Alston made the second, and she'll head to the bench, replaced by Redmond. Dowdy, long three. Dowdy had an off night the other day on Wednesday against Augusta shooting from long range. She's one of the better shooters in the league from long range. Now fifth in the PBC in threes made at 1.9. Dowdy, a 45.3% free throw shooter, or three-point shooter. And a whistle and a foul underneath. This will go against Benj, her first. Saints shoot 34% from three.
Jada Alston to the foul line for the Lakers.
Benj, who doesn't get a whole lot of opportunities, leads the club with a 47.2 percentage from long range. And then Dowdy at 45.3. McClendon up over 37%, and Bertolina at 33%. Lakers have gone on a 7-0 run. Reddick stops, pops, and draws the foul on Alston.
Fouls on number 3, Jada Alston. Stepping to the foul line for the Saints is number 15, Sayla Reddick.
So Reddick heads to the free throw line. She's 6th in the Peach Belt in assists per game at 3.5. Dane Bertolina, who is the regular point guard and more traditional point guard, is 2nd in the league in assists per game at 4.2. And Narika scores right at the end of the quarter to tie it at 19. You're watching Flagler basketball on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Well, all knotted at 19 after one. Clayton State shooting 40% from the floor, 60%, 3 of 5 from 3. Flagler shooting 44% on field goals, 2 of 6 from long range. McCormick looking for the backdoor cut. She found Bertolina, and then Bertolina tried to make the extra pass. Maybe just want to attack there. Seemed like she had some space. This is a very unselfish Flagler team, and you see it there, maybe too unselfish on that particular play. Straightaway jumper, no. Reddick grabs the board. Backcourt pressure. Bertolina and Reddick negotiate it. Tong has it on the low block. Back out to Bertolina. Benj with the long 3. White controls the board. Beautiful pass from Waite to Blade. Waite had everyone going to the left, and then she calmly reversed the pass to Waite, or to Blade, excuse me. Here's McCormick. She draws the double team, nearly traveled, gets rid of it to Reddick. Saints are one and done again. Long three just grazes the side of the rim. Ben saved it to Reddick. Bertolina back to Reddick. And now Tong on the low block. Reddick stops, pops. Tong with an offensive board, and she's fouled as she goes back up with it. Redmond committing the infraction.
Falls on number 5, Deborah Redmond. Making her way to the foul line.
Tong heads to the line.
Is number 24, Amuk Tong. She'll shoot 2.
Averaging a little better than 2 points and around 2 rebounds a game. 64% free throw shooter. Tong out of Jacksonville, Bishop Kenny High School. Good defense by the Saints. Reddick extra pass, bench 3. And a foul on the drive by Divine Turner.
Fouls on number 4, Becca Benj.
That foul will be on Benj. That's her second. She'll be replaced by Dowdy. McClendon also checking in for McCormick. Pressure shown by the Lakers. Now they'll back it off. Bertolina, a very confident ball handler. Transfer from App State. D1 transfer. So is McClendon, who has it now. McClendon from UT Chattanooga, and that pass way tall, but Saints are bailed out on a foul, a push from behind. I think this will be on Nina Blade. Glendon in traffic. Difficult attempt that time. White calls for the screen and then pops the 2.
Jump shot is good by Tamaria White.
Again, some pressure and a foul. This will go against Azana Maxwell. McClendon well defended by Maxwell. And then McClendon will draw the foul and she'll head back to the free throw line.
Stepping to the foul line for the Saints is number 2.
McClendon, the transfer from UT Chattanooga, originally from Greensboro, Georgia. Very tough shot, and it somehow rolls home for Divine Turner. She was a long way from the basket when she threw up essentially a layup attempt. Got the friendly roll. Again, looking for the backdoor cut. McClendon tries the three. McClendon with 5 points. Saints want to run. Reddick has it, gives it back to McClendon. Open three in the corner, Dowdy. There you go. Another tough shot made by Turner. That's 2 in a row. Oh, lots of contact. McClendon just mugged by Turner. And that is the 5th foul. Gets us to a timeout, 29-29. You're watching Saints basketball on the PBC Network. And welcome back to Flagler Gym. We'd like to thank some of the sponsors of Saints Sports, including 93 King, alumni-owned 2-bedroom cottage just 53 steps from campus. Academy Bus, we know the way. A.D. Davis Construction, builders, developers, and contractors. Bailey Group, no matter where you want to go, we'll help you get there. And B&S Signs, quality signage and service. When it comes to signs, we do it all. Clinton makes them both, as you would expect. Saints back on top by 2. Lakers get it to Henry on the block. Bertolina had a hand on it, and then a travel call on Wright. Lakers will extend the defense into the backcourt. Now back it off. Reddick handling. Early on, they thought Reddick would be the go-to point guard on this team, but Bertolina's kind of filled that role, and Reddick has worked as an off guard most of the season, although she's very adept at handling herself if Bertolina's not in the game or is being denied somehow. Erickson misses, gets her own rebound. Mo Smith pleading for a foul. Long two, and the rebound comes off to Reddick, who's, like Bertolina, has become a very good rebounder from the guard position. Bertolina crosses over, gives it to Dowdy, gets a defender in the air. Ten to shoot. McClendon is fouled.
Fouls on number 1, Soraya Henry.
The foul will go against Henry. That's her first. McClendon back to the line. She's already 4 for 4 from the free throw stripe. And change made for the Lakers. Jada Alston checks back in, and Henry heads to the bench. Lena Kuchis checks in, number 1. She'll replace McClendon. Kuchis, freshman from nearby St. John's, Florida, just north of here. Hasn't played much. Only appeared in 4 games. Total of 9 minutes on the season. And a foul on the drive by Redmond. Reddick picks up the foul. That's her first.
And the foul line for the Lakers is number 5, Deborah Redmond.
Well, this is the second of 2 home games in a row for the Saints. Losing to Augusta on Wednesday, then back out on the road next Wednesday at Columbus State. They'll be back here in a week to take on USC Beaufort. Dowdy, she'll try from there, and left it just short, hits the front of the rim. Dowdy went for the steal. Last touch by the Saints. Been a while since we've seen Sherelle McCormick. She does have 2 fouls. So does McClendon. They're both on the bench at the moment. Under 2 minutes to play in this first half. We'll see if Mo Smith opts to keep his 2 scoring stars on the bench until half and not risk that 3rd foul. And another travel. That's right again, shuffling her feet. Well, Reddick will handle this time. Draws the double team, looking to trap. She passes out of it to Dowdy, who goes baseline and draws a foul. So Dowdy will head to the line as the Saints are in the bonus.
Falls on number 10, Aaliyah Reed.
Foul will go against Reed. That's her first. Dowdy misses the first one. Dowdy just a 65% free throw shooter for as good as she is from three. 45% from three, just 65% from the free throw line. And another travel on the Lakers. This time it's Reed. Saints did a good job bracketing defensively there. And that is 5 turnovers on the Lakers. The Saints have only committed 3, so both teams doing a good job in terms of ball security. Bertolina. Nice stroke from 3. Dane Bertolina. Saints have opened up a 6-point advantage. They've led by as many as 8 in this game. And now Kuchis gets a hand in the lane and forces another turnover. Kuchis comes away kind of grabbing at her eye. Kuchis will head to the line to shoot free throws. This will be her first free throw of the season. Kuchis makes them both. Saints have tied for their largest lead of the half. Three-pointer. It went in, but it touched the guide wire after that high bounce off the rim, so it will not count. 3 seconds to play. Bertolina will heave from beyond half court, and it catches the rafters. Good first half for the Saints. They lead at 39-31. You're watching Flagler basketball on the Peach Belt Conference Network. And welcome back. We're about ready for the start of the third quarter. Look at some of the first half numbers. Team shooting it pretty similarly from the field. 34.5% for the Lakers. 35.7% for the Saints. Clayton State is 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. Flagler is 5 of 11, 45.5%. Very robust. Leading scorers, Turner for Clayton State was 6. And McClendon and Bertolina have 11 apiece for Flagler. Saints have scored 10 points off of 7 Laker turnovers. Just 3 points off of Flagler turnovers for Clayton State. Reddick cut off in the lane. Corner 3, McClendon. The lead has swelled to 11. Saints have the same 5 starters in the second half as they did to begin the game. Elbow jumper. And last touch by Erickson, who is battling underneath. But no, they're going to say it'll be Flagler ball. McCormick. Long 2 is way short from White. Lakers will make a change. Jasmine Burtz is back in. Thirteen-point advantage for Flagler. Their largest of the game. His blade misses. McCormick with a Wolf behind her. Gives it up to McClendon. Trying to cut through the defense and lost it on her way up. Saints have been good defensively, cutting off Lakers' drives to the basket. And there, they'll force another turnover. That's 8 in the game for Clayton State. Bertolina works off the Erickson screen. Three-pointer McCormick. And a foul on McClendon on the rebound. That'll be 3 for Destiny. Excuse me, no foul called there. Oh, yes, it was. Now it's just being updated. I thought they indicated personal foul. So McClendon has 3. We'll see if Mo Smith elects to get someone in the game. Jessica Dowdy is waiting at the scores table, presumably to replace McClendon. Offensive foul That's going to go against Redmond, her second. And here comes Dowdy. McClendon does indeed head to the bench. See how long Destiny is gone. She checks out the 6:31 mark as the leading scorer for the Saints. McCormick gets it. A little trouble taking care of the ball there, and she traveled. Just couldn't quite find the handle. Drive to the basket, too strong. White, put back attempt, no. And Erickson clears it for the Saints. Full court pressure. Berlina trying to dribble through it. And there's the 10-second count. It's a turnover for Flagler. Needed perhaps another body in the backcourt there to help. Another turnover. Another tall pass by the Lakers through the hands of Reed. Checking in for the Lakers is Divine Turner, number 15. Lakers with the pressure again. They'll throw it over top to Dowdy. Now the trap comes as she's in the corner. Reddick is trapped. Timeout called by Flagler, wisely by Mo Smith. 44-31, Saints. And back at the Clark family court here in Flagler Gym, a couple trends that are noteworthy. Clayton State has not scored in the last 6:42. Going back to the second quarter, Saints are on an 11-0 run over that period of time and a 21-4 run overall. A lot of that has been the good defense by the Saints and also taking care of the basketball. Here's McCormick, fade away right as the shot clock buzzer went off. Another turnover by Clayton State. They're really starting to pile up. That's 11 and 4 in just the last couple of minutes. Cooches is back in the game, number 1, the freshman. Eight to shoot. Bertolina swings it to Dowdy. Extra pass, Erickson. Now 3, Dowdy, step back 3, had it blocked. Kucha scored just her 4th and 5th points of the season on free throws in the first half. She has 1 3-point field goal made all year, but has some energy, and Coach Smith and his staff electing to give her some playing time, providing even more depth in the backcourt for the Saints. I'd like to thank some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics. Remember, if you want to keep up with Saints sports, go to flaglerathletics.com. They do a great job of game recaps, statistics, player bios, and the latest news out of Flagler Athletics, and there's a lot of it. Both tennis teams ranked in the top 10 nationally as they are opening their seasons. Women's golf also ranked in the top 10. Baseball and softball right around the corner, so are men's and women's lacrosse. I'd like to thank some more of the sponsors of Flagler Sports, including Vested Metals. We're a customer-centric and solution-based metal supplier. UBS Financial, pursue what matters most to you for today, tomorrow, and generations to come. Sunshine Realty for all your real estate needs. Stellar Group, taking solutions further. And St. John's Family Funeral Home and Crematory, services unique as life. Redmond's at the line. Junior from West Palm Beach. There's that pressure again from the Lakers. They got Sherrill trapped, nearly stolen, but Dowdy took it away, gives it to Kuchis, who almost carried it. Yep. Now Dowdy, Amuk Tong in the low block, and she draws the foul on Divine Turner. Saints are playing with fire with that full court press. Turned it over a couple of possessions ago, and we're fortunate to come away with breaking the press that time, and Tong heads to the line. Tong 64% from the free throw stripe. Makes them both with a confident stroke. Kuchis with some good man-to-man defense. Might have forced Wright to travel, no whistle. And Kuchis picks up the foul on the shot attempt from Redmond. Reddick back in. She'll replace McCormick. McCormick has 2 fouls. McClendon with 3. They're both on the bench now. So the Saints are going to rely on some of their bench players, particularly in the backcourt with Dowdy and Kuchis, although Dowdy plays quite a bit. Essentially the 6th person on this team. Saints are going to have to work for it. Kuchis trapped in the corner, threw it away. Timeout taken by Mo Smith and the Saints, a well-timed one at that. 46-35, Flagler. Saints lead is 11. 2 timeouts remaining for Flagler. We're still 3:40 to go in the third quarter. But that was a necessary one as Mo Smith recognized that the Saints were having trouble with the backcourt pressure. This time they'll go through the middle and Reddick. McClendon back in the game, pulls up for 2. McClendon playing with 3 fouls, has 16 points. Two to shoot. Reddick with a baseball pass, nearly intercepted by Redmond. Dangerous pass. Clendon from 3. Hit the side of the backboard. Bertolina long on her triple. Three ball is good. Nina Blade.
Jump shot is good by Nina Blade.
Dowdy has it. 1-on-1. Pulls up. Mid-range jumper. Lots of contact, and there's the whistle. Lakers have battled back to within 8. It was an 8-point game at the half. Flagler extended that lead to 13. The Lakers have done it with full court defensive pressure. McCormick back in for Dowdy. Both free throws are good from Jada Waite. Reddick nearly traveled. Saints really struggling with this full court press, but they break it. McCormick scores and draws the foul. McCormick just 8 points so far. Mario White is back in. Redmond feeds the post. Quick jumper, no good. That was Reed. McCormick speeds to the rim and draws another foul. This one on White. That's White's first.
Fouls on number 0 to Mario White. Stepping to the foul line for the Saints is number 3, Sherelle McCormick. She'll shoot 2.
A rare miss from the free throw line, but Bertolina grabs the board, outworking the Lakers, and then threw it away. Long pass ahead. And the layup is true from Waite. Tough sequence there as Flagler secured the rebound on the missed free throw, but then gave it away, and it turned into a quick 2 points for Clayton State. Bertolina working with McClendon. Now Amuk Tong. McCormick draws a double team almost immediately. Reddick, floater in the lane. Ten to shoot for the Lakers. Intercepted by Flagler. Reddick got a hand on it. Tong cuts the credit for the steal. And McCormick on the fast break. Shot right at the buzzer by Redmond, but the Saints have a 10-point lead, 54-44 as we head to the fourth. Both teams struggling lately from three. 1 of 5 for both the Lakers and Saints from three-point land in their last 5 attempts. Sherelle McCormick, though, has gotten things going with some help from McClendon. McClendon's 3 of her last 4 field goals. Has an open 3. Bench with the rebound. Reddick and McCormick playing catch along the left wing, and then it's intercepted by White. And the finish by Waite. And another steal and another easy basket as no one contested Nina Blade going to the hoop. The lead has been trimmed to 6. Offensive foul called against McClendon. So Bertolina and Erickson right back up off the bench. Get the starters in. McClendon and Tong get a breather. Three-pointer left short by weight. Bertolina to Erickson. McCormick wastes no time. Like she was going to drive baseline that time. Instead, decides to reset it. They'll swing it around. Bertolina had it in the corner. Erickson in the short corner. McCormick. Oh, pretty fall-away jumper. Sherelle McCormick is up to 14 points. Sherelle averages 13. He's 11th in the league in scoring. McClendon's the top scorer in the league at 17 points a contest. Awkward move to the hoop by Alston, who did a good job getting the offensive rebound, but oh, McCormick! The Saints are so quick turning defense into offense. The transition bucket from McCormick plus the foul, and the lead swells back to 10. McCormick has 17 points. Blade can't connect in close. Erickson with some good defense. Now Erickson spotting up on Blade. And Blade reaches in. That's her third. Non-shooting foul. Couple of subs for the Lakers. Aaliyah Reed is back in, so is Divine Turner. Go back to McCormick. The hot hand. Now Erickson in the lane. Oh, tough shot off the glass from Maddie Erickson. Kick by Reddick. Saints enjoying their largest lead of the game. Lakers inbound from their own baseline. Tough floater goes for Redmond. Bertolina, long rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds back over to the Lakers. Clayton State's last lead was at the 5:43 mark of the second quarter. And since then, the Saints went on a nice 20-4 run to take control of there. There's Erickson defensively. Maddie Erickson. Bertolina drive, skip pass, Benj, three. Yes! Timeout, Clayton State. Saints by 14. Saints lead it by 14. With the win, they'll pull even with Clayton State. And depending on how Columbus State does, they could also match the Cougars along 2. And Clayton State has not shot it well of late. 33% in the fourth quarter to 66.7% for the Saints. Bertolina, Erickson, extra pass, McCormick one more. Benj. And Bertolina gets the rebound and the stick back. Dane Bertolina, one of the best rebounders in the PBC, and she's doing from the point guard position.
Basket is good by number 15, Devine Turner.
Turner scores, but McCormick has an immediate answer. Clayton State looks like they're worn out or they've just given up on the defensive end. $16-point lead. Bertolina has another rebound. She's third in the PBC in rebounding, 8.6 a contest. And she has 8 now. 68-52, Flagler rolling. (68-52) Flagler. Bench, over and back, or travel. He was near the midcourt line. Another miss from the Lakers, but they track down the offensive rebound, and now another one. Redmond calls out the new play, working off a screen. Elbow jumper and the foul. Reddick is back in for McClendon. 2:51 to go, a 14-point advantage. See if Mo Smith gets some minutes for players like Kuchis and Norika. Saints spread things out, work a little clock. Going through a motion offense on the perimeter and then tapped away. Last touch by McCormick, apparently, so it goes back over to Clayton State. Awkward shot that time from Redmond. I think she was trying to draw some contact. The Lakers continue with the defensive pressure in the backcourt. Look out, McCormick's going to attack, and she draws a hard foul from Aaliyah Reed. Well, McCormick in the second half has really been the difference in this game. The Lakers pulled close using that full court press. But then McCormick went to work at the offensive end, primarily on drives to the basket. And here she is ready to shoot two. That average steadily climbing. For Sherelle McCormick. She's coming back from a high ankle sprain. Had 28 the other day and is at 20 here. She's the PBC Player of the Week as she's starting to feel 100% healthy, and it's showing on the court. Saints defense has really been good. They forced a lot of tough shots from the Lakers, and here's McCormick leaking out again. She goes to the floor. .90 seconds to play. The shooting woes continue for the Lakers in the second half. They shot 27% in the third quarter, and now at 28% in the fourth quarter. Great defensive effort from Flagler. They didn't shoot it great. There's Erickson inside, but they shot it well enough that they're pulling away with a 16-point lead. Timeout, Clayton State, or a whistle. And we'll keep it right here. Lakers coach Kalina Coleman is not happy. And I'm not sure if she called a timeout or was whistled from a technical. I was not looking. The officials will explain it to the scorer's table, and Coach Coleman wants an explanation from the other official, not the one who blew the whistle. It is at least on the official play-by-play, listed as a Clayton State timeout. I can hear Coach Coleman all the way up here. She's got a very strong voice. And the frustration for Clayton State, they were coming off a win at home over Columbus State, and they also took Lander to double overtime a week ago. And so now both teams will go to the bench, and this is the timeout. And, well, we'll see. The official scorekeeping is it's a little tough to figure out. McClendon has fouled out of the game with 5. After the timeout, there's a Clayton State foul and a Flagler technical foul listed. I'm not sure if that's accurate. We'll see if they sort this out. It's going to be a Saints win. That's the story today. Flagler with an outstanding defensive effort, holding the Lakers to 31% shooting and 33% from long range, 4 of 12. Sherelle McCormick with 20, McClendon with 16, and Bertolina has 13. So I think it's a technical foul on Clayton State. They're going to have McCormick shoot the free throws all by her lonesome. It's Flagler basketball, so I don't think that Flagler technical foul is accurate. 72-55. Under a minute left. Wide open is Becca Benj, and she'll lay it in. And a whistle again, trying to just get through this final minute and a half, 2 minutes of play, and had a lot of stoppages. Largest lead of the game, 19 for the Saints. And there's a foul on the drive. Bertolina commits it on the drive by Turner. So Turner goes to the line. That's the second on Dane.
Stepping to the foul line for the Lakers is number 15, Divine Turner.
Bertolina's trapped. Tries to throw it off a Lakers player. Oof. And Reddick comes away gripping her shoulder. Last thing you want here is a injury to one of your key players. And meanwhile, a Laker is still down on the floor, trying to pick up the number. I think the call is just out of bounds. Chance to thank more of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics, including St. Augustine Marina for all your boating and fishing needs, Spartan Orthopedic Institute, Sports Medicine, and Robotic Surgery, Sonny's, local pitmasters since '68. We don't just serve barbecue, we are barbecue. Holiday Inn Express, Flagler College Athletics official hotel, and Salt Life. Eat, drink, and be salty. So the Saints will improve to 2-4, and Clayton State will drop to that same number in the conference. Saints could tie Columbus State depending on what the Cougars do today. Lander leads the PBC along with Augusta. Both are 5-0. Georgia Southwestern's 4-1. and a couple clubs, North Georgia and Georgia College, are 3-2. The injured player is Redmond, and she's still slow to get up, being attended by the trainer and her head coach. And she'll get help to her feet.
Let's have a round of applause for number 5.
Remember, the men will play against the Lakers coming up in about half an hour. Scheduled for 3:30, but more like 3:45. For the tip, men coming off a nice win over Augusta. Solid all-around performance for Blake Sellen's club. Things were never really close in the second half as Flagler got very balanced scoring, including a great performance from Destin Clark, who was dealing with a leg injury and a timeout called. Mo Smith wants to advance the ball to the front court and not deal with any more pressure. It's a 15-point game. You'd think the Lakers would call off the Wolves defensively. But it's going to be an impressive win here for Flagler after a couple of losses in a row. Next up for the Saints, a visit to Columbus and the Cougars. That's on Wednesday. And then back home a week from today against USC Buford. On the men's side, Buford scores nearly 100 points a game, and they were up over 100 as an average for much of their non-conference season. They don't play great defense, so Flagler also is a high-scoring team. Well, that should be very entertaining on the men's side a week from today on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Reddick nearly walked with it. Benj has it. Lakers are trying to trap the ball, showing good effort here till the end. And now they nearly take it away. It's a held ball, and the possession arrow will give it back over to Clayton State. Clayton State might heave up one last shot, and they do. It's a three-pointer for White. So that makes the final score 74-62. Saints win it, improving to 7-9 overall, 2-4 in the PBC. Clayton State drops to 4-11, also 2-4 in the league. Well, for our camera operator / producer Laurel Plexico, I'm Dave Wenda. Thanks for joining us. We'll sign off. Be back in about half an hour for the men's game.